to day 2, week 2. It's hard to believe we're into the second week already. Hopefully you're all starting to feel a little bit fitter, a little bit stronger. You're getting used to eating nice and healthy foods that we've recommended, and you're following those recipe guides. Today we've got a high intensity interval training, which is going to be tough, so a little bit harder than what we did last week. So we're going to up the ante a little bit. There's going to be a little bit less rest, but if you have an injury or you need to take it easy for whatever reason, of course, just go at your own pace. We don't want to get anyone injured. But before we get started, we've got to warm up. So it's really important to warm up that body and get it nice and warm and ready for the exercise at hand. So first, we're going to same format as last week, as you're going to do 30 seconds of kickbacks. So I'll just show you before we start. So kickbacks is essentially just on the spot, and you are trying to get your heels to touch your butt on this one. Okay, 30 seconds of these. We're gonna start on my count in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So just at your own pace, just nice and easy. Bring those heels up, trying to touch your backside with your heels. That's it. So nice big deep breaths. You've got 20 seconds to go. Just hopefully this is waking you up, getting ready for work, hopefully after this. We've got 10 seconds left. Keep holding. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. So that's good. Hopefully your heart rate's come up a little bit. Your next one, all you're going to do is your jumping jacks. So just give you a quick demo. Jumping jack is on your spot. 30 seconds of this. We're gonna start in 3, 2, and 1. So just nice and easy, on the spot, breathing in and out. Get those arms pumping with the legs moving at the same time. And you should be starting to feel good now. Okay, we want to get a little bit of perspiration. Means your body is ready for that main part of the exercise. 5 seconds left. Keep moving. And we are done. They're your first 2 warm-ups. Next, we're going to take you into your mobility. So really important, especially if you're watching this YouTube a little bit later, don't skip over these exercises. They're designed to get your body warm and ready and hopefully prevent any injuries from happening. So what we're going to do is what we did last week is your squat to stand. So just on your mat or on the floor, it doesn't matter. You want to be standing in a squat position. So with your feet slightly pointed out, all I want you to do is coming down, touching your toes. Now, if you're tight in the hamstrings, of course you can bend those knees. Preferably keep those knees straight. Drop into that bottom squat position, and then you're gonna come up into a stand. Okay, so that's 1 repetition from me. We want 10 total. Okay, so I've done 2, aiming to get 10. I know it's hard if you're really tight to get into that bottom position, but just try and get as low as you can in this one. So it's all relative. Okay, you work to your ability on these ones, and we want to improve each week that we do it. Okay, so I've got 3 more to go for me. You potentially might have finished because I took a couple of breaks in between this one to explain. That's it, nice big deep breath out. That is 10 repetitions, done. Okay, we're moving on to your next one. So hip circles. So first time we're going through, we're going inside to outside. So hip circle, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. We're only doing 10 on this one. So just warming up, just remember, we're going inside to outside. Hopefully I can remember and tell you the right way to go next time through. Okay, so we've got 1 more on each side. Hopefully you're following along. Just loosening up those hips and the butt as well. Okay, so next one, your hamstring swipe, really important. 1 is basically coming down, trying to scoop through. I'll show you on the side. That's 3, that's 4. Important to pull the toe up. So the more you pull that toe up, you're gonna feel down the back of your leg, down the calf, and the back of the hamstring. So it's like you're trying to sweep the floor, swapping between each side. 1 more for me, and hopefully you're at the same pace as me. So we've completed that one now. Next one, we're gonna try and warm up the inside. So we've warmed up so far the back of the legs, a little bit of the front of the legs. So next one, we're gonna go as inside the legs. So a lateral lunge, big step sideways, each way, and try and keep the leg that's not bending completely straight. The straighter you keep that leg, the more of a stretch you're going to feel on the inside leg. More benefit in this exercise. If you're really flexible, you might even get down right to the ground. But it also takes a little bit of strength to push yourself back up into that position. So you get 2 for the price of 1 on this one, and that is done. So 5 on each side. Then we're moving on. Your last one is your plank shoulder tap. So everyone hopefully should be on the toes on this one. If not, if you're struggling with your plank position, you can do this one on your knees, but I prefer you to do it on your toes. So all you're gonna do on this one, keep your body nice and square, tap, tap, tap. That's 3, that's 4. Basically just going to 10. Okay, that is done. So on that one, really important. So pretend someone's put a glass of water on each shoulder. You're trying not to tip those shoulders side to side so the water falls off. You want to keep those cups full. It's much harder on the core, the shoulders, to keep that body straight. So that is the first time through that we've done the mobility drills. Now we're going back to the second time. And from, if you can remember last time we went inside out with the hip circles, we're going outside in. So that's 1, that's 2, just getting that heart rate up. It's 3, 4, you might feel a little bit of a click in the hip, is totally normal, but we're just trying to get out all those creaks before the workout. Okay, so just remember on this one, just 5 each side. And I did skip one. So your first one, if you guessed that one right at the home, it is your squat to stand. So it's okay, we've done the hip circles. We're gonna go into squat to stand as your next one. So dropping down should be a lot warmer now, should be easier to get in that bottom position of your squat. Okay, I've done 3, this is 4, and I'm going for 10. Okay, sink in that bottom position, up to the top. Breathing out. That's it. Up, back down, breathing. Gonna give me 1 more for good luck. There we go. There's your 10. So now we don't need to do the hip circles. We've already done the hip circles. We're moving straight into those hamstring swipes. So hamstring swipe, scooping those hands through like you're sweeping the floor or pushing something away from your body, swapping side to side. And you want to obviously keep breathing on all these mobility exercises. Your tightness sometimes can be exacerbated if you're holding your breath, particularly if it's a hard exercise. Okay, there are your hamstring swipes. Now I'm gonna check my mat. So next one, we are going into your lateral lunge. So remember, 5 each side. This time, try and sink in a little bit lower than you did last time, but don't go too low that you can't get back up. Just always remember, have your hands, just in case, ready to catch yourself on here. Big steps. Try and keep that chest up. You'll find it harder to keep that chest nice and tall. Okay, that is 5 each side. I want everyone to come down together. Now we're onto the mat and you are basically doing your shoulder taps in your own time. 5 on each side, really quick one. And this is your last one before we get into that main part of the workout. Okay, there's 10. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit warm now. I want you to wipe that sweat. If you have tiles like me or a slippery floor when you get a bit of sweat, make sure you're always mopping that up. I don't want to see anyone falling or slipping on their own sweat, which has happened before, so just be careful. Okay, so for the main part of the workout today, like I mentioned in the introduction, it's a high intensity interval session. A little bit harder than last week. So you're gonna have less rest, a little bit more work to do. So The main WOD is 15 minutes total work. Don't worry, in that 15 minutes you will get rest. So I'll quickly explain how it works. It's a 40 seconds on, 20 seconds recovery circuit. And we have 5 exercises. So you're going to go 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds recovery, move on to the next exercise. 40 seconds, 20 seconds recovery. So essentially, we're all working at the same time. So whatever I'm doing on screen, you guys at home should be doing exactly the same as me. You can go faster in terms of more repetitions, or you can go slower, but I really want you to work for that whole 40-second block. Okay, now I'm gonna quickly explain. So first one is foot fires. So we did this last week, just on the spot, pumping those hands. Looks easy, but after 40 seconds, that one's hard, okay? Then moving on to your next one. Next one is a sprawl. So last week we did a stepping sprawl. This week we're increasing it a little bit harder. I'm gonna show you on the side. So regular sprawl. It's like a burpee, but your chest doesn't touch the floor. I'll show you again. Out, back up. So we need to do 40 seconds of those, trying to get as many as you can. 20 seconds recovery. Next one, crossover jacks. We did this last week. So from here, jumping in and out. It's like you're jumping jack, but your hands are staying horizontal. So on here, you're gonna feel a little bit more of your shoulders to try and keep those up. Next one, same as the warm up, you're doing alternate lateral lunges. So stepping from side to side. This one you might not go as deep, but I want you to get those reps in. So as many as you possibly can. And then your last one is we're going to do a bear crawl. So depending on your space, how big you've got is how far you're going to go on the bear crawl. I'm gonna show you laterally just so you can see my body in this one. So bear crawl from here, we're walking forwards, stepping back, walking forward, 40 seconds of that. Now that is hard. So if you're struggling on there and you do have a softer ground at home, you can put the knees on the floor, but I prefer to keep those knees up. And that is basically it for your main workout. So I'm gonna start your timer. Remember, 15 minutes total work, and we're going to work together. So whatever I'm doing, you at home are doing the same as me, okay? First one coming up, we're gonna start in 3, 2, and 1, 40 seconds of foot fires. So pumping those arms, pumping those legs. That's it. So you work as hard as you can. So don't wanna see you go in slow motion. The faster you put your feet to the floor, the more calories you're gonna burn, the fitter you are going to get. Okay, everyone, I want you to stay with me. We've got about 15 seconds left. Heart rate should be well and truly up now. Keep pushing. Almost there. Use your arms. Don't leave your arms dead. And recover. 20 seconds of recovery. You can wipe that sweat, have a little drink. We've got 15 seconds. I'm just gonna quickly explain your next one is a hard one, your sprawls. I'll show you an easier option. So stepping sprawl, what we did last week, or the harder option is what I showed you before. Okay, I want everyone to go in 3, 2, and 1. So as many sprawls as you can. See if you can keep up with me or even beat me. I'm happy if you guys beat me at home. Means you're doing really well. That's it. Halfway, 20 seconds of work left. Everyone's looking good. Should be strong. Stronger than last week. 10 seconds. Almost there, 5 seconds. One more. Woo. Awesome. Really good. Okay, we have a little bit of a rest. Then we're moving into crossover jacks. Crossover jacks is a hard one. I find that out of all these, it's probably one of the harder ones. Okay, you want to keep your body moving the whole time. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Keep those arms up. Try if you can, stay on the balls of your feet. Don't let your heels touch the floor. Okay, really important. Heels are out of bounds in this exercise. And those shoulders should be getting sore just from holding and swinging. Almost there. Last little bit. 3, 2, 1, recover. Deep breaths. It's getting harder. Okay, next one, alternate lunges. Okay, so I'm gonna stay on the spot in this one. And we're gonna stop, so it's the lateral lunge to the side. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Big step to the side, and then swapping. Okay, important to keep those feet pointing out in front of you. So if you're facing your computer, your laptop, or your tablet, make sure your toes are pointing towards that screen. That's it. If you need to make it harder, go that little bit deeper. Nice big steps. 10 seconds, and then we've got recovery. Almost there, 5 seconds. Try and give me one more. Well done. Well done, everyone. We've almost made it through that first round. So if you can remember, we've got that bear crawl. So I'm gonna go on bear crawl on the side. Feel free at home, you can go forwards and backwards towards your camera, towards your screen. And we're gonna go in 3, 2, and 1. So coming forward, coming back. Try and give yourself, 3 to 4 lengths of your steps. And then going forwards, backwards. The lower you stay on the ground, the harder it is. But you don't want those knees to touch. So at the moment, my knees haven't touched. I want to keep them up. For that last 10 seconds, shoulders and legs should be burning. Keep going, team. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and recover. Okay, virtual high fives. Recover, recover, recover. We are going back to that first exercise. So I didn't explain before, but we're doing that 3 times. So that's you've done it once, 33% of the way there. We are going back on now. So back into those foot fires. That's it. So important in the rest, wipe that sweat, make sure you're drinking water. Especially if you're training in the morning, you want to make sure you're hydrating, especially after 8 hours, 9 hours of sleep. Almost there. 10 seconds. Last little bit. Push. 3, 2, and recover. Woo. My heart rate is high now. I can feel it. Okay, next one. Tough one, those sprawls. You've got 10 seconds. Wipe that sweat, have a drink if you need it. And we're on in 3, 2, let's go everyone. All down. As many as you can. I'm showing you on the side, you don't have to face the side. But preferably your hands go on that mat. A little bit softer on those hands, especially if you've got hard tiles at home. Okay, we've got 20 seconds, we're halfway through. Let's go. 10 seconds of work. Give it to me the last 10 seconds, guys. Give me at least 3. That's it. Time. Okay, recover. Okay. Make sure you wipe that sweat. We are moving into your next one. Next one is your crossover jack. And we're going to start in about 5 seconds. Whew. Okay, here we go. Let's go, team. We are on. Do it together. Stay with me. Rest at the end, not now. If you're watching the YouTube, resist hitting that pause button. Stay with me the whole time. That's it. We're over halfway. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and recover. Woo. I'm feeling that. How are you feeling at home? You have to let us know on the WhatsApp group how you go in these exercises, how you go, which is your favorite, which is not your favorite. Okay, so next one, we're going into those lateral lunges. We're starting, let's go. So big steps, stepping side. So making sure you've got big steps. So if you have long legs like me, those steps are going to be longer. It's all relative. And remember on this one, you're going to feel that stretch on the inside of your thighs, which is totally normal. Almost there. We've got 10 seconds of work. Stay with me, everyone. 3, 2, and recover. Okay, 20 seconds of recovery. Use that recovery. Try and get that air in. Oxygen is going to help you bring that heart rate down quicker. Okay, in less than 10 seconds, we've got those bear crawls, forward and backwards. Okay. Here we go, we're on. Forward, backwards. Keep those hips low. 30 seconds left. Keep going. 15 seconds. Stay with me, team. Don't let those knees touch. Less than 10. My shoulders are feeling it now. 3, 2, and recover. Whew. That is tough. Okay, so we've done our bear crawls. We are coming back to the very first one. So this is your last time through this entire round. So I want you to give me as much effort and energy as you possibly can. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Pump those arms. That's it. Little steps. Don't let those heels touch the floor like I mentioned before. Ten seconds. Oh, sorry, 20 seconds. Getting ahead of myself. Last 10 seconds now. Arms, legs, arms, legs. 3, 2, recover. Okay, we are done. 4 exercises to go. 15 seconds recovery. Okay, we're back to those sprawls. Okay, side of the mat. 5 seconds. We are back on. Stay with me this whole time. Let's go. Out, back in. Move with purpose. Think about it before you do it. You always got to concentrate. When doing these hard movements, you need to engage. Don't think about anything else. Just think about the exercise. It's like a form of meditation. You need to concentrate. 10 seconds. Try and give me 2 more. Give me 1 more. Done. Recover. Oh. You're gonna need that rest at the end. Okay. Less than 10 seconds. Got those crossover jacks, next one. All right. Here we go, guys. Ready, set, let's go. Step, step, step. Try and stay in rhythm. Makes it easier if you find balance with your rhythm. Easier option, step, step, step. I only show you the easier option at the end because I want you to work harder. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. Okay, home stretch. Okay, we got your lateral lunge is your next one. Okay, we're gonna go in 10 seconds. Breathe in and out. All right, here we go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, everyone together, big steps. That's 1 repetition, 2 for me. Just concentrating, not talking, concentrating on doing these exercises. I want to get right to the end, get my technique good, execute everything with purpose and intention. That's it. We're almost there. Okay, give me one more. There we go. One final exercise. We saved the best for last, is your bear crawl. Okay, so come down on the floor. I'm gonna start in less than 10 seconds. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Forwards, backwards. Keep those hips low. That's it. Lower the better. Remember, don't let those knees touch the floor. I want you to try and stay with me. I've got a bit of sweat on the floor. Just got to remember to wipe that up. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and recover. Oh, that was hard. Okay, we are done. That main part of the workout is done. Just gonna wipe up with sweat. Don't want to slip if we do any more jumping around. I suggest you do the same at home. Just get rid of that sweat. It can be a hazard. Okay, lucky the floors are clean. Okay, so, yeah, like I said before, make sure you grab a drink while I'm explaining this next one. So next one, same as last week, it's Tabata. So if you can remember, Tabata is basically 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of recovery, and then we're gonna switch exercise. And this goes for 4 minutes in total. So 8 total rounds, but we're splitting those 8 rounds into 2 exercises. So you're going to do those exercises 4 times each. Okay, so your first one, which is important, why I suggested you wipe the floor down, we're gonna do a pop squat. Okay, so pop squat, excuse me, is your feet start together, jumping out, touch that floor. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, so you wanna get as many as you can, 20 seconds of work on there. For whatever reason, if that is too hard, you're finding it hard on the joints or the knees, just do a step, touch the floor, step, touch the floor. But if you don't have a good excuse and you haven't thought of one yet, you're doing the proper pop squat with me. Okay, 20 seconds of those. Basically the 10 seconds is just to get you into position for your next one. Okay, next one, one that I find hard is elbow to knee from a side plank. So from here, side plank, elbow to knee. If you need to take it easier on this one, do it from the knee. Okay, so when we do this one, that first Tabata is going to be on the left elbow. When we come back to it after we've done the pop squat again, you will be on the right elbow. Okay, so as long as you remember which side you're up to, or you just copy me on screen, you'll be in good stead for this one. Okay, so 4 minutes. 4 minutes is all I need from your team. So I want you to give me 100% effort on this one, and then we're gonna have a stretch and a cool down at the end of it. Okay, so I'm gonna count you guys in. Remember, your first exercise is that pop squat. Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, team. So pop squat, come down, touch that floor. Remember, easier option, touch, touch, okay? But if you don't have a good excuse, with me, 5 seconds. And down, so come down to the mat, okay? You've only got 10 seconds. I want you to go onto that left side, so left elbow is on the floor. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Okay, as many as you can. Easier option on the knee. Okay, 2 options on this one. If you're tall, like me, you'll probably find it a lot harder in this position. 5 seconds. And done. So we're coming back to that pop squat now. Okay, it's only 10 seconds, so we're going straight into it. We're going in 3, 2, and recover. Pop squat. That's it. So as many as you can, keeping that body moving the whole time. That's it. Almost there, team. Done. Come down onto that right side, okay? Right side, team. Okay, like I suggested before, you can start on those legs straight. Let's go. So elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. Easier. Come down on those knees. But you're still trying to reach as far as you can with those arms and your legs. We're done. We're halfway. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay, so come back up. We're back to that pop squat in 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Touch the floor. Keep that chest up as you're doing it. Let the legs do the work. Don't let the back take over. I want you jumping out. 5 seconds. And recover. Back down on that left side, team. Okay, we're on in 3, 2, and 1. Try and stay up with me. Try and push yourself that little bit further than you did before. Almost there. That is it. Okay, we've got pop squat, and then we've got the right side, and then it's recovery. We're going into that pop squat in 3, 2, and 1. You want to be soft on your feet. So when you're jumping, take all that pressure with the muscles, not the joints. So when you're landing, it's a soft landing. Last one. Okay, come down. Right side. And we're on in 5 seconds. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. That's it. If you need to, go into those knees. Try and keep yourself up though. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and recover. Well done. Virtual high five. We are done that Tabata. We are completed all the hard work, so don't go anywhere. I want you to stretch and cool down with me for the last little bit of today. Okay, same stretches as last week. What we're going to do is standing quadricep stretch. If you need to hold on to something for balance, totally fine. We're going to go for 30 seconds. So pull that heel up close to your backside. Just going to hold this position. Let that heart rate come down. Whew. Pull that knee behind to make it a little bit harder. And push that ankle against your hand to intensify that stretch. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and swap sides. So we're going to go to the other side, pull that other leg up, holding that position. Congratulations, team, for making it to the end. I know it was a hard one, sweaty one today. Okay, 10 seconds left. Keep holding that position. And 3, 2, and 1. Next one, we're going to hip flexor stretch. You're going to stretch that right hip flexor. I want you to step forward with the left leg. Right leg is going to stay straight. And then I want you to lean across your body. And you're going to feel at that front of that hip. Okay, so when you're leaning, push that hip away from the midline of the body. That's it. And if you want to intensify that stretch, squeeze the back side, the leg that is back. 10 seconds left. Keep holding. You've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and swap. So change sides. Other leg forward. Same thing. Push those hips forward. So pretend your hips are on a train track. Don't let them go side to side. You want to push, raise that arm, squeeze that butt, reach across your body. Hips are sort of coming out, and you'll feel it down the back of your leg. Maybe even through your upper body a little bit in this one. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. So just shake it out. We are moving on to your next one. So easy one, just a forward bend. So you're gonna bend from the hips, keeping those knees straight. Try and exhale. Come down as low as you can without bending those knees. If you can only get to the top of your kneecap, that's totally fine. If you can get your hands flat on the floor, or if you can reach the toes like me, try and hold this position. So 20 seconds, a little bit more than 20. Push those knees back. Keep holding for the last 10 seconds. Heart rate should be well and truly coming down now. Push those knees back. 3, 2, and 1. That's your forward bend completed. Your next one, standing shoulder stretch. So bring your right arm out. I'll show you from the side. Thumb is pointed down, and you're hugging across your midline of your body. So pulling that shoulder, so you're feeling it all through the back of that shoulder capsule. Quite a nice one, this one. Keeping that thumb pointing down. That's it. You can move around if you want. You don't have to stay in the same spot. Keep holding. 10 seconds left. And then we're going to swap sides. And swap. So bring those arms out. Cross it over that midline of the body, pulling that shoulder across. If you want to make it a little bit harder, try and look over that shoulder. So if you're stretching your left arm, look to your left. Or if you're stretching the right, look to the right. That's it, keep going. We've got 10 seconds left. And we've only got a couple more stretches after this. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. Last one we're going to do, we've got to do it each side, is your wrist flexor stretch. So pulling your forearms out and forward and pull your fingers back. You should feel through the front of the forearms, depending, if you are double jointed, you'll find this one really easily and your elbows can pop forward. But for most of us, that is going to be quite challenging. And especially if you sit using a computer for most of the day, these muscles get tight from using your phone and your keyboard, as we all do these days. Okay, 10 seconds and we're going to swap sides. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and swap. This is your last one. 30 seconds, and then your day has begun. Or if you're watching this replay later, your day might have just ended. So either way, you should be in a good mood. Okay, 15 seconds till we're done. 10 seconds. Enjoy it while it lasts. 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done, guys. Good job. Give yourself a pat on the back for making it through day 2, week 2. Excited to see you on Friday. So make sure you check in. If you can check into the live workouts, I prefer you to come to the lives, they're more fun. But please share your feedback and how you went today on the WhatsApp group. And great to see everyone. We'll see you on Friday. Bye for now.